Good morning, friends, and welcome to Trans India. Real people, real emotions. Friends, Maharashtra has been a very important state in terms of business and in terms of economies. However, the problems of transporters in Maharashtra has been something which has not been dealt with adequately. But fortunately, there are some youngsters in the transport business who are participating actively in associations and taking an effort to go to the government to talk to them. We have with us today Mr. Suresh Khosla, the Secretary of BGTA and Federation. He has been constantly writing to the government, and recently he was part of a delegation that met officials of the Maharashtra Transport Department and the government. We have with us today Suresh Khosla, who tells us more about what was transpired during the meetings and what was discussed and what could be the possible outcome.
We'll continue our interaction with Suresh Khosla after this very short break. But before we get into this break, a quick message from the founder and CEO of LorryCare, Mr. Vikas Goyal.
Welcome to LorryCare Special, where we explore the innovative features of the LorryCare app, which is going to make your vehicle tracking operations simple yet affordable. So let me tell you more about this. The LorryCare app is unique in its simplicity and cost effectiveness. Unlike traditional tracking solutions, LorryCare leverages fast-tag toll data to provide accurate and real-time vehicle tracking information. With the LorryCare app, logistics professionals can track any commercial vehicle by simply entering its registration number. They can access the last toll crossing data, including the toll plaza name, city, state, and timestamp. This real-time information enables them to identify the vehicle's location and make informed decisions about delivery arrangements and route optimization. The app offers a comprehensive set of features. Users can view the last 72-hour toll crossing data, allowing them to analyze driving pattern, hours driven, distance covered, and day or night driving statistics. The Journey Planner feature helps users to plan and create optimized route for their vehicles, considering expected toll plazas along the way. Additionally, users can set pre-alerts for their in-transit deviations and share journey details with stakeholders for better collaboration. Data privacy and regulatory compliance are of utmost importance to us. The LorryCare app is fully compliant with industry regulations and data privacy standards. We have implemented stringent security measures to ensure that all tracking information is handled securely and confidentially. LorryCare offers highly competitive pricing plans designed to accommodate businesses of all sizes. Our plans are priced extremely low, and we even have an introductory offer of 50 tracking credits for our users. The more tracking credits you purchase, the higher the discount you receive. You can find further details about our pricing plans on our website. So visit us at lorrycare.com.
स्कूल बच्चों का दूसरा घर होता है, और इस घर का ख्याल रखना एक प्रिंसिपल के लिए आसान नहीं। पढ़ाई के साथ बच्चों का आराम, उनकी सेफ्टी, छोटी से छोटी चीज़ मेरी प्रायोरिटी है। वैसे ही स्कूल बस चुनना भी एक बहुत बड़ा डिसीजन था। पेरेंट्स का पीस ऑफ माइंड, मैनेजमेंट का भरोसा और बजट साथ लिए चलना पड़ता है। इसीलिए कभी कभी फर्म भी बनना पड़ता है। आखिर कोई अपने बच्चों की जिम्मेदारी मुझे दे रहा है, तो कोई बजट की। लेकिन इतने सालों में एक चीज़ समझ आई है, अगर सही डिसीजन लें तो सबसे ज़्यादा प्यार भी प्रिंसिपल को ही मिलता है।
चुनिए महिंद्रा क्रूजियर स्कूल बसेस। यह है मजबूत ट्यूबुलर स्ट्रक्चर, एंटी लॉक ब्रेकिंग, एंटी रोल बार, पैराबोलिक सस्पेंशन, आईमैक्स, वाइडर सीट्स और बेस्ट इन क्लास माइलेज के साथ बच्चों के लिए सेफ और बाकी सबके लिए सबसे स्मार्ट चॉइस, महिंद्रा क्रूजियर स्कूल बस।
सुरेश, ट्रांसपोर्ट इंडस्ट्री की एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है ड्राइवर्स शॉर्टेज। जिसके करके पहले हम देखते थे क्लीनर्स ड्राइवर बनते हैं, आजकल तो क्लीनर ही नहीं मिलते हैं. बट द गवर्नमेंट हैज़ बीन चालानिंग ट्रकर्स फॉर नॉट हैविंग अ क्लीनर इन द ट्रक. How are you taking this issue up?
First of all, thanks, Grish, for inviting me and sharing my views. Driver is a challenge. I agree with you. But today, if you see that we are facing e-challans with respect to without cleaner. There are a lot of e-challans which are coming, and I think so the amount is some 1500 plus. So we have approached to our apex body, All India Motor Transport Congress. And along with him, we have met the Transport Commissioner of Maharashtra, and we have shared the views that today all the vehicles which are coming in, they are all BS6 vehicles, and we are having high technology. If you see the vehicles, they are all sensor-fitted vehicles. If there is any problem in the vehicle, so we come to know, it is initial stage we come to know, and so we can address the issues accordingly. अगर आप पहले देखेंगे तो पहले क्लीनर होता था, और क्लीनर अपना जो है ड्राइवर के साथ क्यों एसेंशियल होता था कि भाई अगर टायर पंचर हो गया तो आता था, उसको हेल्पिंग हैंड चाहिए. बट टुडे द व्हीकल्स आर वेरी वेरी हाई टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड विद द नीड ऑफ द आवर it is not needed. So accordingly, we have represented to the Transport Commissioner of Maharashtra, and they have in turn, they have taken the suggestions, and there are a lot of positive changes what they have accounted with respect to the advancement in technology, and they have sent the proposal to their Law and Judiciary Department, and we are hoping a very very positive outcome. And recently there was a meeting also on 16th of May under the chairmanship of our Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and the additional charge was given to Transport Commissioner with the Transport Minister Shambhuraj Desai, and he has taken a very very positive step on this. So we are waiting from the Law and Judiciary Department whatever the positive report will come, and accordingly it will be addressed.
But Suresh, wouldn't it make sense that this order should be implemented across India? अगर सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र में होगा, what will happen is, if a truck is coming into Maharashtra but going into Gujarat where he needs a cleaner, so the truck will any which ways have to have a cleaner. So shouldn't this be an all India thing?
See, I think so it has to be an all India thing, but we have to start with somewhere. अगर हम border check post की बात करें, so we are having the border check post in Maharashtra. The same way it is not in our adjoining state. In Gujarat, there are no border check posts. So this is the start with a positive outcome, and accordingly, if we are successful in this, and I'm hope that we are successful, we shall be successful. So accordingly, it will be taken to the national level also.
Then the other states can follow suit with this,
yes.
Right? Suresh, the Badala Truck Terminal project has been a very messy project of sorts. Even I've been following this project for the last about 20 to 25 years. Where do we stand today, and what is the plan going forward?
See, Badala Truck Terminal, I think so this is a project which was allotted way back in 1992. And there are a lot of interventions and follow-ups with the concerned authority, that is MMRDA. But I should be thankful to All India Motor Transport Congress, Bal Malkeet Singh, for his intervention and getting the things resolved in the right direction, what is the need of the hour. Recently, we had met our Chief Minister of Maharashtra. This was on 21st of April. And along with him, our MP, Rahul Shivalaji, with his intervention, this issue was addressed. And immediately, the meeting was called with Additional Charge Minister Shambhuraj Desai. And in the meeting, the concerned MMRD officer was also present. And we have represented that there are certain issues with respect to ground rent, which is not being received. There are plinth level buildings which are not getting the permissions, the CC, OC, and the other issue was the BMC property tax issue, which is a big concern now. Because if you see, the LODA has come up. So this is a special development project which has been allotted to BGTA by MMRDA. And the property tax today, they are treating at par. This is a special project. LODA we cannot compare because LODA is a residential project and it cannot be at par anyways. And so we are very, very positive. And recently we have also met the MMRDA Commissioner, Mr. Srinivasan, along with our MP, Rahul Shivalaji and Bal Malkeet Singh. And he was very, very positive. And in the coming week, there is a meeting which has been scheduled on 29th of this month. And I think so the meeting will give a good result and we will stand, there will be a positive outcome in the meeting.
Just going back to the 1990s when this project was, shaping up, There was a proposal in BGTA to outsource the entire project to a builder where he can get things ready and just hand it over to BGTA. But BGTA decided to do this on their own. Was it a wrong move somewhere?
See, I think so. Now the time has gone away, and right now speaking, because the buildings they have come up, there are various societies which has formed up, and so I think so. This is not the time where we can speak this. The time has gone. Initially, agar
but things would have been in a better shape.
Yeah. But
right.
that time has passed away now.
Right. So we somewhere missed the bus there.
Yes.
स्कूल बच्चों का दूसरा घर होता है और इस घर का ख्याल रखना एक प्रिंसिपल के लिए आसान नहीं। पढ़ाई के साथ बच्चों का आराम, उनकी सेफ्टी, छोटी से छोटी चीज़ मेरी प्रायोरिटी है। वैसे ही स्कूल बस चुनना भी एक बहुत बड़ा डिसीजन था। पेरेंट्स का पीस ऑफ माइंड, मैनेजमेंट का भरोसा और बजट साथ लिए चलना पड़ता है। इसीलिए कभी कभी फर्म भी बनना पड़ता है। आखिर कोई अपने बच्चों की जिम्मेदारी मुझे दे रहा है तो कोई बजट की। लेकिन इतने सालों में एक चीज समझ आई है, अगर सही डिसीजन लें तो सबसे ज्यादा प्यार भी प्रिंसिपल को ही मिलता है।
चुनिए महिंद्रा क्रूजियर स्कूल बसेस। यह है मजबूत ट्यूबुलर स्ट्रक्चर, एंटी लॉक ब्रेकिंग, एंटी रोल बार, पैराबोलिक सस्पेंशन, IMAX, वाइडर सीट्स और बेस्ट इन क्लास माइलेज के साथ बच्चों के लिए सेफ और बाकी सब के लिए सबसे स्मार्ट चॉइस महिंद्रा क्रूजियर स्कूल बस।
Transporters are really facing a problem with the e-challans.
Yeah.
So much so that transporters have to employ one person to keep a track on what challans are being issued, where, how. What is your suggestion on this entire e-challan thing?
See, I will take e-challan as a cancer to our trade now. The corruption on highways, this is next to the corruption e-challan. Today, our 85% transporters, they are unorganized. If I speak for my organization, First of all, I have to get my vehicle registered, the mobile number in Vahan, so that I am able to get the message from the e-challan authorities, and in turn, after that, I can view that message and I can see. For viewing the message, again, I have to deploy a staff, or I have to have the advancement in the technology, and after that, I'll have to come to know that whether it is a genuine challan or it is not a genuine challan, because लोगों को चलान आया, गाड़ी आपकी दिल्ली में गुवाहाटी का चलान आ गया.
But can you challenge the challan? Is there a
Yeah. See, in Maharashtra, if personally speaking, and I have been as a secretary of BGTA and Federation, I have been sharing to the grievance portal to the members कि अगर आपको कोई गलत चलान आ रहा है, आप immediately उसको अपलोड करिए, आपकी जो grievance है आप वो बताइए, and the challan gets reversed. But e-challan, it is a really headache for the transporters. And with the intervention of EMTC, our apex body, we are in process of having the data, and because there are a lot of lack of challans. If I speak for my organization, it's more than 10 lakhs. So how the trucker is going to survive? And the concept of e-challan was that with the cameras, without any human intervention, this concept was introduced. But now, just to meet the targets, the hand and device are being used. If मैं बात करूँ Bombay की, if you see the constable standing on the signal, they are having the hand and device. They just come closer to your vehicle and they click the photograph. What sense it makes? What logic is there? There's no logic in that.
Yeah,
just to meet the target.
Good. Should the system of giving targets to the police department, is that really required? Shouldn't the process actually be to reduce accidents, to make sure there is more discipline rather than making a revenue model? Shouldn't that ideally be the thing?
See, I am waiting for the minutes. The meeting which has held with our additional charge transport minister Shambhuraj Desai. So once we get the minutes, so accordingly we are going to represent with the minutes copy to the concerned authorities. And after that, this is big fight. We have to fight it out. Otherwise, the trucker will stand over just paying the fines and challans.
Right. Finally, Suresh, Mumbai pin code 3 and pin code 9 have been transport hubs for decades now, for ages.
Right.
But there are still issues there. I mean, the infrastructure is vastly missing. What needs to be done there? What are the corrective actions?
See, basically, rightly speaking, Mumbai 3 and Mumbai 9, today also they are one of the transport hub. If you see all the local deliveries and the small packages or big packages, it is a center in Mumbai. And the recent notifications which have come up, it is very, very hampering for the transport trade and the people who are located in this particular area, Mumbai 3 and Mumbai 9. And I don't understand the logic how they can come up with a notification without taking the consent of the stakeholders. If you are going to come up with a notification, you have to take the prior, you can call a meeting, you can take the consent of the stakeholders, and then after that you can do the needful. But this notification which has come up, it is really hampering the business for the transporters because we are not able to load or unload the vehicles. After 5 p.m, if the vehicle is found for loading or unloading, a traffic constable comes in, he clicks the photograph, you are suffered by the e-challan, and after that there are certain cases where an FIR is being registered. There is an FIR being registered. What is it? What logic it makes? What has happened? He is not a crime, he has not done a crime, he is carrying his business activity, so how fair it is? And the other notification which has come up with respect to Hath Gadi, hand carts. This is the new notification which has come up of 8th of May, where if you see, because all the lanes, they are very, very narrow lanes in Mumbai 3, Mumbai 9. So the hand carts, they are plying from decades, they are plying for decades. So with the notification, permanent notification coming up, so the livelihood of the hand carts, where are they going? You haven't taken the consent, you have not called the stakeholders.
Suresh, Mumbai pin codes 3 and 9 have been major transport hubs for decades now. But still there are some issues there. And abhi recently kuch notifications aaye hain. Can you enlighten us on that?
See, I fully agree. Yes, Mumbai 3 and Mumbai 9. Today also they are the transport hub. And if you see, the major businesses are being carried from these areas only. There are traders, there are other various business houses, and through that the vehicles are being loaded, whether it is a parcel booking or whether it is a full truck booking, and the goods are moving in and out on daily basis. Now this new notification, with respect to restriction of heavy vehicles coming in and out of the city, it has come without taking the stakeholders into consideration. On Bombay Goods Transport Association platform, we have been representing to the concerned authorities, to the traffic authorities, and we have told them that before coming up with any notification, you have to take the stakeholders into confidence, and accordingly we have to run the business, and it should be a smooth movement for the traffic as well as for the transporters who are operating in these areas. We are not against the notification, but yes, there has to be a win-to-win situation.
So what does the notification say?
The new notification which has come up, initially there was a relaxation wherein the no entry timings was from 7 to 9, but now the recent notification which has come up, they have restricted the timing. It is from 11 to 5. 11 to 5 is only where the vehicles, they can come in and go out. But after 5, they found if there is any vehicle which is coming in and going out, so then there is an e-challan which is being imposed, and they don't allow the vehicles to stand in front of your godown or your shop, which is very, very disrupting for our transport business. The transporters, they are very facing, this issue is getting worsened day by day, and apart from e-challans, there are FIRs also which has been happening in these particular areas. So accordingly, we have represented our issue to the concerned authorities, and we are waiting for the minutes to come in, and accordingly we'll take up the matter with the authorities.
Right. Thank you, Suresh. Friend, Suresh has been the secretary of BGTA Federation, and he's been doing a remarkable job in drafting presentations for the government, which makes them gives them a better understanding of issues. We hope more youngsters like Suresh take part in association activities and get the message across to the government and the officials. You are watching Trans India. We will be back with you next week. Until next week, take care. Jai Hind.